Welcome to Sleep Story. Let the soothing cadence of a story weave through your consciousness, lulling your body to rest and your mind to tranquility as you drift into dreams on the wings of imagination.
One day, the Jade Emperor in heaven was convening civil and military officials to discuss, and the Dragon King of the East China Sea came to tell Sun Wukong. This Wang played to the Jade Emperor. Recently, the Wukong, who lives in Wagwo Mountain and Water Curtain Cave, bullied the little dragon, strongly sat in the water house, wanted weapons, used fury, unclothed, and tried to be fierce. The South Sea Dragon was afraid, the West Sea Dragon was miserable, and the North Sea Dragon was timid. I begged the 5 emperors to send out the heavenly soldiers and bring down the demon monkeys. The Jade Emperor said, "You go back first, I will send the general to capture." After Wang, the Dragon King of the East China Sea, withdrew, the Jade Emperor asked, "When was this demon monkey produced? What's your background? How can you be so powerful?" The clairvoyant and the gentle ear answered, "This monkey is a stone monkey born 300 years ago. At that time, I didn't think so, and I don't know where I cultivated myself to become an immortal these years, and I had this method of subduing the dragon and subduing the tiger." The Jade Emperor asked, "Which way God will catch this demon monkey?" At this time, the White Chang'an star said, "This monkey is the body of heaven and earth. The sun and the moon are pregnant on the body. Now become immortal, have the ability to fool the dragon and the tiger." The Jade Emperor sent soldiers to arrest, not the following decree: recruit him to heaven, give him an official position, constraint here. If it is ordained by heaven, I will be promoted later. If you disobey God, take it where you want it. In this way, on the one hand, there is no need to move the workers, and on the other hand, there is a way to receive the fairies. The Jade Emperor heard very happy. That is, write a good decree. Life to White Venus lower boundaries. Venus led the order, out of the south gate, up in the clouds and mist, until the Wagwo Mountain Water Curtain Cave, said to the little monkeys, "I am the angel of the Jade Emperor. There is a decree here. Please your king, go up and report it quickly." The little monkey immediately entered the Water Curtain Cave and said, "Your Majesty, there is an old man outside with a piece of paper on his back, saying that the angel sent by the Jade Emperor in heaven has a decree to invite you to heaven." The Monkey King said with great joy, "I was thinking about walking in heaven these 2 days, and sure enough, there was an angel to please the angel to come in, to White Venus into the hole." "Wukong will give a feast," Venus said, "because of the imperial decree in the body. Dare not stay. Please go with the king." The Monkey King made an arrangement, that is, with the White Venus to ride the clouds. The original Sun Doshengsu somersault cloud is different, leaving a Venus far behind. He first went to the south gate outside, is trying to go in, all the way Chanbing knife block Chongmen refused to put. At this time, Venus arrived. The Monkey King said, "You old man, how to coax me? You said the Jade Emperor invited him. Why did he block the heaven gate and not let Lao's son in?" Venus smiled, "Your Majesty, calm down. You have never been to heaven, but nameless, the soldiers of heaven, and you do not know. How dare they let you in? Now when you have met the Jade Emperor and received an official post, who will dare to stop you from going out and going out with you?" Wukong said, "So say, worth mentioning, the Monkey King slowly entered the south gate with Venus. he first ascended the world, and entered the heaven, and saw the golden light rolling red neon, Ruichi 1000 spray purple fog. There are 33 heavenly palaces and 72 temples on this day. There is a foreign body in heaven, but there is nothing in the world like it. To White Venus led the Monkey King to go to the Jade Emperor. Venus knelt. Wukong stood next to listen to Venus. I lead the imperial decree, has proclaimed the demon fairy too. The Jade Emperor asked, which one is the demon fairy? Wukong replied, Lao's son is. All the ministers saw that the Monkey King did not kneel down to pay homage to the Jade Emperor, only said Lao's son is. All were shocked and said, this wild monkey is really guilty of death, crime should die. Only heard the Jade Emperor said, that son Wukong is the demon fairy of the lower world. The first heaven does not know the rites, forgive sins. See where the official vacancy. Order son Wukong to do it. Wuku, who was standing nearby, replied, in the various palaces and halls of the heavenly palace, there are many officials everywhere. But the royal horse supervision lacks a person in charge. The Jade Emperor decreed, please order son Wukong to be a master of the horse. The Jade Emperor also ordered the Star Officer of Wood to send son Wukong to the stable to take office. At that time, son Wukong also did not know how big an official this Bai Ma Wen was, and he took office happily. He saw that there were thousands of Chunma horses. One by one is wind by electricity. The spirit is strong, and the strength of stepping on the cloud is long. Goku likes it too. After his arrival, he dutifully fulfilled his duties, and the heavenly horses were kept fat and full of flesh. Before you know it, half a month has passed. One day leisure, all the supervisors arranged dinner for Wukong to eat. One for him to receive, two with him to congratulate. While enjoying the drink, the Monkey King asked, how big is the title that I am in charge of Ma Wen? How many grades? There is no grade. The Monkey King said, no rank, think is the biggest official. The crowd said, not so big, it is the last stream. The Monkey King said, how do you call it the last stream? They say, the end is the end. Such officials are minimal and minimal. When the Monkey King heard this, his heart became angry, and he gnashed his teeth and said, the Jade Emperor looks down on my old son like this. My old son is in Wagwa Mountain, called king and ancestor. How can I coax me to be his groom? I am not in charge of Mora, and I will go. Only hear a sudden sound, push the case down, take out the golden cudgel from the ear, shake. There is a bowl to the thickness, straight out of the south gate to go. I saw son Wukong, a somersault cloud, back to the flower and fruit mountain, shouting to the monkeys, little ones, old son is back. All the monkeys came to kowtow to greet, asked the Monkey King Odeng treasure position. Do wine to take over, all said. Congratulations, King. Heaven to 10 years, must be proud to return. The Monkey King said, I've only been there for more than half a month. Where are more than 10 years? The monkeys said, Your Majesty, one day in heaven is 1 year in the lower world. May I ask Your Majesty, what is your official position? The Monkey King waved his hand and said, I can't say, I can't say. I'm ashamed to be alive. The Jade Emperor did not know how to employ people, and when he saw Lao's son like this, he sealed me to make some bad horse win, which was to raise horses for him. When I first came to office, I did not know how great an official this chief was, but today, when I ask others, I know that he is the smallest and last official. Lao's son was very angry and pushed down the banquet instead of helping Ma Wen, so he came back. The monkeys said, well back, well back. The king is king in this blessed land of Dongshan. How respected, how happy, how willing to be a groom. Little ones, hurry up and arrange a feast for the king to relieve his boredom. While drinking wine, two one-horned ghost kings came to see Wukong. The ghost king said, "Long heard that the king recruited talents. Mr. Meat, today the king is proud to return a special yellow robe to celebrate with the king. If you do not hate the despicable, please accept the villain, willing to do your best." Monkey King Great Joy then put on the yellow robe, sealed the Ghost King for the front governor vanguard. Ghost King ZNB asked the King God for a long time, "I do not know what the Jade Emperor awarded the official position." The Monkey King said, "The Jade Emperor does not know how to employ people, so he has given me the title of Bai Ma Wen." The Ghost King said, "Your Majesty has such a great power. How can you raise a horse for him? Just be a holy man. Why not?" When the Monkey King heard this, he was very happy and repeatedly said, "Good, yes, yes." Even the Ministry General, "Just make a banner for me quickly and write on the flag the 4 words, Great Sons of the Sky. From now on, just call me the Mighty Saint. Don't call him King anymore." But the Jade Emperor ascended the palace the next day. Zhong Tianchi reported, "Long live the new ruler Ma Wen's son Wukong." Because of the suspicion of a small official, yesterday returned to the Flower and Fruit Mountain. The Jade Emperor heard his words. That is, he issued a decree. "Quickly send heaven soldiers, day generals, capture this demon." Only Tota King Li Jing and Nezo 3 Prince signed up to go. The Jade Emperor sealed Li Jing as the General Marshal of the Devil, sealed the 3rd Prince as the Great God of the 3 Altar Sea meeting, set up the 3 armies out of the South Gate, came to the Flower and Fruit Mountain. The giant spirit god in the vanguard shouted loudly at the mouth of the Water Curtain Cave, "Let Ma Win and Sun Wukong come out to accept surrender." When the great sage of Che heard that, he put on the purple and gold crown, put on the golden armor, boarded the foot cloud boots, and led the monkeys out of the hole with the golden cudgel in his hand. This giant spirit god looked at a good Monkey King, wearing gold armor and shining, wearing a gold crown, hand holding a golden stick, foot cloud boots are commensurate, a pair of strange eyes like a star, 2 ears over the shoulder, and thick eyebrows. A bright body changes more. The voice is loud as a bell, pointed mouth, bared teeth to help Ma Wen, heart high to do the holy. The giant spirit god cried out in a loud voice, "I am the vanguard of the giant spirit heaven general under the heavenly king Totoli, and I am here to surrender to you under the imperial decree of the Jade Emperor." When the Monkey King heard this, he was very angry and said, "I wanted to kill you with a stick, but I was afraid that no one would return and leave you alive. I went back quickly and said to the Jade Emperor, he really does not know how to use talents. If you open your eyes and look at the name on my banner, if you are promoted to a higher rank, I will not use the sword. If he doesn't, I'll blow him to heaven and make him unable to sit on the dragon bed." The giant spirit god opened his eyes and saw a banner standing out of the hole with the words Great Saint in the sky written on it. The giant spirit god sneered 3 times and said, "This monkey really does not know the height of the sky and dares to be the king of the sky. Eat my axe. The head will be cut off." The Monkey King welcomed him with his golden cudgel. After less than 2 rounds of the battle, the axe handle of the giant spirit god was beaten into 2 pieces by Sun Wukong, and the defeated battle escaped. Prince Neza slipped out of the camp, came outside the Water Curtain Cave and shouted, "Demon Monkey, do you recognize me? I'm Neza, the 3rd son of King Tota, and Emperor Fengyu Jinchai has come to capture you." Wukong smiled and said, "Little prince, your baby teeth have not yet retreated, and your fetal hair has not yet dried. How dare you speak such a big word? I won't hit you now. I'll let you live. If you only see what is written on my flag, go back and report to the Jade Emperor. If you ask me to be such an official, there is no need to stir up the masses again. I'll obey myself. If I do not get my way, I will definitely shoot to heaven." When Neza looked up, it was the word Great Sage. Neza was furious. "You, this demon monkey, can have how much magic dare to call this name? Eat me a sword." Wukong said, "I just stand still. You may cut your sword a few times." Neza only shouted, "Change." He turned into 3 heads and 6 arms, and the evil man came to him with 6 weapons in his hand. Sun Dasheng also called out change. They also turned into 3 heads and 6 arms, shook the golden stick, and also turned into 3 sticks, and 6 hands held 3 sticks. The 2 sides fought to the ground. After 30 rounds of fighting, the 3 princes' 6 general soldiers became thousands of thousands. Sun Wukong Golden Cudgel, in 2,000s of thousands. Sun Wukong pulled out a hair in the confusion and cried, "Change." He conjured up a Sun Wukong, and his real body struck Neza's left arm, and Neza fled in pain. Li Qianwang saw 3 princes wounded, eager to send troops to help the war. Before you knew it, Neza had come to him and said, "Father, this Master Moran is really capable. Such a child's power. Can't fight him." Li Qianwang was shocked. "How can this man win with such great energy?" Neza said, "Outside his cave stands a banner with the characters Great Sage of Heaven written on it." He himself said that the Jade Emperor should title him the Great Sage of Heaven, and everything would be over. If he doesn't title him the title, he will fight heaven, the King of Heaven said. "In that case, don't argue with him. Go back and report to the Jade Emperor as soon as possible." Li Qianwang ordered the troops back to camp. When the Monkey King returned to the cave victorious, the 6 brothers came to congratulate him. Sun Dasheng said to the 6 brothers, "If the younger brother is called the Great Sage of Heaven, you can also be called the Great Sage." The Bull Demon King suddenly shouted, "What you say is right. I will call a great saint of the flat sky." The Lord Dumpling said, "My name is the Great Saint of the Oversea." The Lord Peng said, "My name is the Monkey King." "My name is the Mountain Moving Sage," said the Llama. The Monkey King said, "My name is Ventilate." "My name is the Exorcist," said the Marmoset King. The 7 great saints are self-styled, self-proclaimed, happy one day each scattered. But the Li Qianwang and the 3 princes led the generals until the Lingxiao Temple, reported to the Jade Emperor that the demon monkey was really powerful, and asked for more soldiers and generals to go into suppression. The Jade Emperor said, "How many abilities does a demon monkey have to add soldiers?" The 3rd prince approached and said, "Please forgive me. The demon monkey used an iron rod to first defeat the giant spirit god and hurt my arm." Outside his cave, he put up a pole flag with the words "The Great Saint of Heaven" written on it, and he said that if he were to be given this official title, he would suspend his soldiers from coming to vote. If he was not given this official title, he would have to build a spiritual temple. The Jade Emperor said, angrily, "This demon monkey is so arrogant. The people will kill him immediately," just as he said it. To White Venus came out and said, "The demon monkey does not know the size. If you add soldiers and fight with him, it is difficult to subdue, but labor division. Why don't you hail him and make him a holy man? Just give him an empty title, a position and no power." The Jade Emperor is ordered to White Venus again to the Flower and Fruit Mountain, Bei jinxing into the water curtain cave, said to Sun Wukong, today to the great saint, the former because of the great sin suspected of small officials back to the flower and fruit mountain. Li Qiangqing led Neza to the lower realms to fight, only to find the great saint. They were defeated and returned to the Jade Emperor, saying that outside the great saint cave set up a pole flag to be the great saint. I am the old man, and I am here. Please, holy heaven, Sun Dasheng asked, but I wonder if there is such a title in heaven. Venus said, I am just this title to play accurately. Wukong great joy, and Venus to the south gate outside. Those heavenly soldiers and generals saw Sun Dasheng coming and welcomed him with both hands. In the temple of the spirit, the Jade Emperor said, Sun Wukong, come here. Today you are entitled to be a great sage of the sky. The official quality is unlimited. Must not misbehave. The Jade Emperor then ordered to build a mansion on the right side of the peach garden, which was enjoyed by the great saint, so that he could rest assured that he would not do anything else.